Welcome to my YouTube channel if you are new, and welcome back if you used to our YouTube channel, which is Where Faith Meets Life. So today we're going to talk about faith, what they don't tell us about faith. So they told us to have faith, but they didn't tell us what it would really cost. They didn't say like that faith will sometimes feel like, blindfolded in a storm. They didn't tell us that it would be night of silence when heaven feels quiet and your heart feels heavy. They said faith will move mountains. And yes, it does. But what about when it doesn't? So this message is for you if you are asking yourself, God, where are you? Or do I have faith? So let's talk about what they don't tell us about faith, but what the Bible reveals. So first thing first, faith is a fight. It's not a feeling. It's a decision. Faith is not like, good emotion. It's a daily decision where we have battle, we have fight. So in 1 Timothy 6 and verse 12, it says, fight the good fight of faith. Notice the word fight. So that means the resistance. There is opposition. You don't need to fight for something that comes easy. It doesn't make sense. You fight because it's valuable. And every time you choose to believe God over any circumstances that you're having in your life, it's a fight. You are in a fight. Every time you pray when you are tired, or you worship when you're broken, you don't need when you're broken or you're obeying like when it's hard. That's faith in action. So now if we're thinking of Abraham, God gave him a promise, but then he had to wait decades before having, what God promised him. So faith means holding on when you have no proof, just a word from God. Sometimes we just have to hold on this word, and never let it go. Just hold on it. And faith doesn't erase the struggle, because most of the time we just like, since I have faith, it will be easy, or I won't have any struggle. So people sometimes, we assume that I'm going through hard times just because my faith is weak. And that's a lie. That's really a lie. And the truth of this is found in Psalms 34 verse 19. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of them all. So let me put this and say it plainly. You can have strong faith and still go through hell. I will put it again. You can have strong faith and still go through hell. Faith doesn't remove the fire. It brings God with you in the fire. So if we look at Jesus, the most faithful man ever to work the earth, yet he was betrayed, beaten, and crucified. And if we take a look at Paul, he was imprisoned, he was stoned, and yet he said, I have kept my faith. Don't just struggle like keep your faith or hold your faith or cancel your faith. Your struggle doesn't. It confirms that your faith is alive. I'm sorry, I feel like a bit, I don't know. It's the message. So faith doesn't mean like you don't doubt about it. Here's something else that they don't tell you. Like sometimes people be talking, I have faith, I won't doubt, like everything should be okay, everything will work perfectly. But faith and doubt can live in the same heart. I'll put it again. Faith and doubt can live in the same heart. And Mark 9, verse 24. A father brings his son to Jesus for healing. He says, Lord, I believe, help my unbelief. Is this story sound familiar to you? Someday that's exactly how I feel, how we feel even. God, I believe in you, but I'm struggling today. My faith feels weak. My heart is tired. And guess what? Jesus still healed that man's son. Can you believe it? Yes, he did. So, do you think God is intimidated by our honesty? No, he's not. He meets you where you are. So don't fake a perfect faith. Give him your real faith. Give it to him. And there's something sometimes we're ignoring. Faith requires obedience. James 2, verse 26. Faith isn't just believing, it's doing. And faith 2, verse 26 says, faith without work is dead. Faith without work is dead. So that means if you say you believe God, your actions should reflect it. If you say you trust God with your future, but you still won't leave that toxic relationship. If you say you believe God is your provider, but you refuse to thief or give, that's not living faith. That's compromising belief. Obedience is the fruit of faith. And yes, obedience is hard. I can tell you it's really hard. It costs something. But faith that costs nothing usually means everything. But for us, sometimes it means nothing. Faith is often built in silence. And in 2 Corinthians 5, verse 7. If we're being real, so let's be real. One of the hardest part of faith is the silence part. When you have prayed and you don't have any answer, nothing changed. You have fasted and you still feel broken. You have obeyed and life still feels hard. So this is my favorite verse, one of my favorite verse, the 2 Corinthians 5, verse 7, because it reminds us to walk by faith and not by sight. I catch a flu, so that's why my voice is a bit, but we will continue. You may not see the way, but God is still working behind the scenes. That's why we have to keep our faith. And some of the deepest faith is built in hidden seasons. When nobody sees you, when nobody sees your tears, when nobody understands your obedience, but heaven is watching and your faith is being refined like gold. So do not worry, even if you have those tears and silence. Do not. Keep strengthening your faith. So I will tell you this. Faith isn't easy. It's not the absence of fear. It's not. I'm sorry, it's not. It's moving forward the fear. And in this, I would just put my daughter as example. Most of the time, we're looking at babies and you see them doing their thing, like she just started crawling or like this type of thing. So she doesn't care. Like she would just scroll over the bed, go, and before you know it, she might be on the floor, right? But she doesn't care. She doesn't know. Like she has the feeling, Mama got me, So it's the same thing for us. This is what faith should be. And it's not a magic formula. It's a daily fight. But here's what I want you to hear today. Even when your faith feels small, it's still powerful. It's still powerful. So keep strengthening your faith, even if you feel like it's weak. And Jesus said, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can move mountains. So don't give up. Don't fake it. Keep showing up. Keep trusting. Keep walking. Because your faith, even if it's trembling, is enough. Your faith is enough. So thank you very much. I hope this message touches you. And if you feel like you had a connection today with this message, please drop some fires in the comment, like, subscribe, and we will see you in another video. Thank you very much.